I'm Jim.
I'm Rhenda.
We are Heartiness Approach.
We're so happy to be with you and so happy that you are with us.
I've been working on getting a new paddock ready for the cows, as Rhenda mentioned. And it's a paddock that adjoins the field where they've been in. And I want to show you what I've worked with here. First of all, let me kind of slowly spin this so that you can see. Up there is the field where they've been, and this brushy area is what joins the two of them. And I've got this section of fence right here that's going to come out and become a gate. And then if you look down, you notice the connectors for the hot wire running down through here. It's not the straightest because I had to work around large trees, and I had to clear out brush like this pretty much all along the way so that the wire wouldn't be touched. And it goes all the way over to the fence that goes around the perimeter. So as the cows come in here, this doesn't look real enticing and inviting, but I want to show you what is here. You notice there's definitely more grass than what they've had. It's still brush here. A great place as we get our sheep to run them. But as you look on over that way past that large tree that's sitting over there, the oak, it's a bit grassy over there, and I have to go around this way because it's too brushy. I don't want to go through it. So see, this opens up to a little more grass, a little less brush. What we want to do is get all the scrubby brush out of here and let this turn into a much better paddock they can be in. It's right up close to the house. See the big field out there, but this is the other side of the paddock here, this fence running along here with the wire on it. And then over in here is some really lush grass as well. So let me see if I can do this without, well, I want to test the fence, see if it's on first of all, because it is powered. Let's see if it's really working. Ouch, yes, it's working very well. I don't know if you saw that. Let me try that again. I think I can handle that. Let me get a longer piece of grass here. I'm going to use this grass here and just get on there. Ow! I still don't know if you saw that. I was so nervous. Anyway, putting the grass on the fence gives it enough conductivity to give me a slight shock. Nothing like what the cows will feel when they get into it. No, I don't got the nerve to try to walk through that fence. I'm too clumsy. Good chance that I'm going to touch something and not have a happy experience. Let me show you the other end of this paddock. It's not real large, but it's the main reason I went to the trouble to put the fence where I put it. Although really, in looking at it, as far as an easy way from the pasture where they are to this paddock, this has the least chance of having problems with the cows. Missy, the brown Swiss that we have, we could halter her and lead her, not totally willingly, but with grain we could entice her and take her about anywhere. The other two, much less tame, not tame at all actually, and we have no idea what they would do, and we're not wanting to deal with herding cows like that. It'd be a real rodeo for us. So let me walk down in through here. There's a pathway without too much brush, and what I wanted to show you was this area in here that's got some really exceptional grass starting over there and then spanning up here really to the edge. So this area here is, they're going to like this when they find it, and I'm looking forward to that. Next step is to get that gate open. Well, I got to test this other fence, but I'm going to test the part I added on to be sure it's lighting up all the way to the end. And then I'll take the fence down that section. I'm going to eventually put a gate there. I don't care if they go back into the other pasture if they want to. That's not a big problem. So I've got time to get that gate in. But I'm going to open it up, call them, and we'll see how that goes. Should go fine if I can get them over here. If I can get one of them over here, the others will come, I'm sure. And they're hungry right now. They're giving Rhenda a hard time. They're eager for what I'm going to offer them.
This is our secret garden. And he's just opened a path right there for the cows to come in.
Now, can you see them if they come through there? They're going to come right through here and then go right that direction. I think you can film the whole thing for me. That way I can...
Oh, I thought you were taking them down to that big area.
No, I'm just going to let them in. They'll figure out where they want to go.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I got it.
Woo cow! 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 They're looking at me like I'm stupid.
Woo! There comes Tillamook. She's chasing you. Woo cow!
Woo cow! Woo cow! Woo cow!
Woo! Here, Missy! Come on, Missy!
She's coming.
Now, Jim, you call her.
Missy, Missy, woo cow, woo cow, woo cow. Come on, Tillamook, you can do it. Woo cow. Yeah. Go that way.
Woo! Here, Missy.
She's in.
She's in.
Yeah. She found green stuff right inside the gate.
Okay, now where's Blackie?
He's coming.
I can't really see him from here.
Oh, Missy, you're just covered with flies. You aren't.
Here comes Blackie. There we go. New grass. Oh my goodness. Such a nice thing.
Can you see him very well?
Oh, I can see them perfectly, and I can hear them chomping. They're
Oh, yeah.
so
They're just
happy.
into it.
So happy.
I mean, none of them did the good stuff yet, so.
I know, the good
They're
stuff
gonna have
is
a good day.
beautiful. Oh, look how pretty they are. Yay. No hay today. So actually, if they needed to, they could just go back over there and get water, but let's get some water
Yeah,
to
we're
them.
gonna get moved.
Okay,
Go ahead and do that right now.
good deal. I'm so happy. Jim, you did so good.
Well, getting the gate open was the last thing, and it was the easiest part. Keeping him inside the hot wire, supposedly they know what they're doing with that. And that's the next
And it's hot.
test. It's hot.
You didn't get hurt, did you?
I tried to show it on the camera, but I was so nervous, I'm not sure I got a picture of it.
Yeah, we need to find our tester.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just such a beautiful sight.
Okay, good deal.
We had the cows on the new paddock for about 2 days, and Missy started doing her looking at me every time I came out and mooing like, okay, I need something else to eat.
Actually, she walked back into the old corral.
Yeah.
Like,
well, she'd been mooing at me, then she walked back in there, and I'm like, okay, I get it. You want more grass. You're looking for it. So it's time for more grass for them.
But we don't have the paddocks ready yet. And so we finally just decided it won't hurt to have them out on the big bottom land for a couple of days. And so we decided to move them.
Plenty of grass there for them.
Call them. Blackie's in. Here comes Missy. Okay, I'm gonna call him. Come on, Missy, come on. Woo, woo. There we go. There we go. All right, happy cows. We've had some of you asking about a report on our baby chicks. Mama is just as, you know, ruffles her little
She
feathers.
is one protective mama.
She is. And the babies are just doing so well. I, never having been around babies raised by mommies before, I'm not having to check on their pasty butts. I'm not having to do anything with them.
They're very healthy, very well taken care of. One picture that we weren't able to get of them, and I don't think you've even got to see it, is a couple of the chicks like to get on her back.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see that.
It's so funny.
You called me in one day to look at it, but it was so dark I couldn't really see the black on the black.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're doing very well, and we're excited. You guys, I am opening boxes and tubs of things that I haven't had for 2 years, and I'm getting to put them in my kitchen, and I'm literally in this room completely by myself. Jim's over working on his desk in his workshop, and he's a happy camper, and I'm just laughing and smiling all by myself. And I thought, well, I at least have to share with you guys that I'm getting to find stuff. Let me show you something. This old thing here, right here, it needs cleaned. It has a heart on that I drew on years ago, and I was gonna paint inside of this heart, and I never did. It just has the outline of the heart. My dad made this for me. He inset the mirror in here and put a little thing to hang and a little tiny shelf. This is my dad. It's from my dad. My dad died in 1992. And this is a piece of him. I'm so excited to dig into these treasure boxes. I mean, Christmas wasn't ever this fun because this is all stuff I know I want and have, but I don't remember I have it until I undo it. It's so cool. You see this? This is a walnut spoon that Jason from Sow the Land made, and I bought it when I was at the second Homestead of America conference. Cool. It needs oiled. Yep, it needs oiled. This is a rolling pin. I know, you're going, what? No, it's the kind you just go like that. I got it in China when I was visiting there and taking care of my grandchildren. Well, when my son took them he had to go there for his MBA. And he needed a chaperone for the kids during the day, and so he took me for free. And I went to a cooking school for a day, a full day with my grandson. We bought that. It was cool. Fun. Oh man. Okay, so this fork I didn't buy it, okay. I was born in Alaska and my parents bought this there. And it's the tusks of walrus. That's what that is. Maybe we shouldn't even have that. This is my molds to make soap, which I've never done, never opened. They're still in their containers. So excited. Yay! And then there's all the things that I've replaced because I didn't have them and I needed them. Yeah. See you later. Okay, I just put the second coat on. And this is the color I am sampling. It's called Wheat Toast. I'm still going to have a backsplash. I'm just sampling that. I don't know how soon I'll get a backsplash, but look at how gorgeous that is. Woo! We've done one coat and we sanded it, and this is our second coat. So now I'm going to go to the barn and help Jim get what he's been working on for his desk up in his office. Come with me. Whoa, Jim, you sanded it.
I did.
Cool. So this is the bottom.
This is the base, yes.
And you're working on the top?
I am starting to work on the top.
Cool.
I've got them cut out. I need, they're going to be much more prepped than this was. I'm going to be joining them together. It's a little bit more work, and they need to be perfectly smooth and et cetera, et cetera. So it's got to be a lot better. This is roughed. This was for me to practice the design, to decide which parts of it I liked. And
I
which
like
didn't
this, Jim. Do you like it? Are you happy with it?
I am.
I like the way you did that. I really do. I like that for my desk.
Yeah.
I mean, my table.
Yeah, I think it'll do good. So I learned a little bit about constructing this way, and when we do your table, I won't make the same mistakes.
That's why we were practicing.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get it carried in.
Okay. One part of keeping the cows where we want them, not where they want to be, but where we want them to be, is that our corral is not set up correctly. We've shown that in other videos. It's bigger than it needs to be, and it has access to the side of our little barn where the chickens are kept, and the cows and horses that have been in corral have torn that up in the past. We really don't want that, so we're going to shrink the size of the corral. We're not ready to put in the new corral posts and the welded on metal pieces that go between them so that it's like the rest of the corral. That's a project that needs a little more budget, but I'm going to put some T-posts across there and some wire. That'll be sufficient for keeping this small number of cattle where we want them to be. So to help me do that, we purchased a tool, and I'm going to let you see it in action a little bit, but let me show you what it is. So what you're seeing here is a post pounder. This is the case that it comes in. Let me stand it up. So this is the machine, and it's got different ends for different sizes. It does like smaller than T-posts up to like 2 and something, a little over 2 inches. Actually, that's like 2.5 inches. So this is the machine. It's going to save my body and let me actually pound posts in this rocky Missouri ground. So we're going to show you how it works.
Hi.
Hi. So here we are. We've run a string between the two posts that make the line where we want this to be. A straight line would actually be between the posts, and we want to go to a solid post that's already there with the eventual, and that really makes the size okay. And it saves this area in here to become the
Pig
area, chicken area,
and greenhouse.
Those of you who have attempted to make videos when you're doing projects know that doing the video is a real bother. It's hard to do because you're focused on the project. Sometimes it's very demanding, and you're not paying as much attention to the video as you need to. That's why you need a camera person all the time. And our crew is not that big.
I was on the camera crew, but then I needed to hold the T-post while he put it up, and I set the camera down and it turned itself off. Bottom line, we did not get pictures of the machine actually pounding in the posts, and they did a really, really good job. They got stuck on rocks a couple of times and we had to move them over. So we promise the next time we pull it out, we will show it to you. The reason we're not doing it right now is because we have to drain out the gas and we'd have to put it back in and all of that.
It's an ordeal.
It'll just be something you can look forward to. Trust us that this is so much harder than this.
It is a bit of work, but a lot less work than running a manual post pounder. No doubt about it.
Feeling good about having the fence up. So now having the cows come and go to their water is not a problem. Next step is to get the laneway made out to what we're going to have as paddocks. We have to acquire some pieces and parts to make that happen, and also to make their paddocks happen. We don't have everything we need for that. That's the next purchase for them that we have to do so we can do the paddocking off. But for right now, they're pretty happy. They're eating as much as they want, laying down and resting, which is not something they've been doing prior to having the extra grass for them to get out onto. They were always hungry. Now they're happy. This is a great situation.
We really love being in our home. This is fantastic. It's home.
We love our projects and we love you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.